Hello, and welcome to the Forum 400 2021 Annual Meeting Virtual Experience Event Orientation. My name is Sarah Gornick, and I'm Forum 400's Event Manager. On behalf of the entire Forum 400 team, we are very excited to get together virtually this year, and even more excited that you'll be joining us. As a reminder, the event takes place Monday, February 1st through Wednesday, February 3rd. During this video, we will give you an overview of the virtual event website and walk through each of the pages to orient you with the platform. When you first get to the website, you will need to sign in. If you are already registered, you should have received an email from info@forum400.org with instructions to log in and create your account. If you register right before the event, you will receive your login email within 1 hour of registering. To create your account, you will need to use the email address you registered for the event with. Now we will walk through the event website. From the home page, you can see the full website menu bar at the top. Some of these pages will only be available once you have signed into the site. The home page provides an overview of the event with some quick links. A shout out to all of our sponsors who are listed right here on the page. Our homepage is a great spot to get a quick overview of what to expect during the event. You'll see different opportunities for general sessions and what to expect for the event. Next, we will go to your attendee profile, and you can edit that by going to Account and go to Edit My Profile. We recommend you add as much information as you are comfortable with sharing, as the more information you have listed, the better potential for your connections during the event. You can edit your profile picture, any of the contact information, and update your description with your bio so other attendees can view. We have listed members' areas of expertise according to what you put on the registration form. To edit, you can go to this primary specialty section of your profile, and you can choose to update any of these preferences here. If you ever want to go back to the home page, all you have to do is click home. And this is the best thing to do if you ever get turned around or lost in the site. Just click on that home button and you'll start from the very beginning. Next up, we'll go to the People tab. When you hover over this, you'll see attendees and speakers. We'll start by going to attendees. All individuals who have chosen to be on the attendee list can be seen here. There is also a handy filter option right up here that allows you to search by name, credentials, title, company, and even the tags you selected to identify any areas of interest when registering. So these are really useful if you're looking for certain attendees. On each profile, there are 3 dots to the right side, and if you click this, you can either view a profile, send a message, or schedule a meeting. And the same applies if you go to speakers. This will just show you all the speakers for the event. And the same thing, if you click on these dots, you can view a speaker profile, you can send them a message, or you can schedule a meeting. Next up is this Schedule tab. And when you hover over this, you'll see 3 options: Agenda, My Agenda, and Schedule Meeting. First, we'll start with Agenda. On this page, you will see a full list of all education sessions and industry partner showcase times. At the top, you'll see options to export or print the schedule. Here's export, and here's print. You can also change the way you view the agenda by clicking Calendar View. So this will show it in calendar view. And if you want to go back, you can go back to list view. Please note that all sessions are scheduled in Central Time, but the time should update on the agenda to the time zone your computer is in. To save a breakout session or an unmeeting to your personal agenda, you can either click the red plus sign right here next to the title, or click the session that you're interested in. It will open up the full details, and then you can click Reserve a Spot. All general sessions are automatically saved to your agenda, which is why you'll see there's a green checkbox right here because it's already been added to my agenda. To participate in unmeetings, attendees must be a Forum 400 member to attend. Unmeetings will be open Zoom meetings where attendees are welcome and encouraged to turn on their cameras and participate in facilitated open dialogue conversation. Member attendees will have the ability to unmute and mute themselves as they participate in the conversations. Be sure to take a look at the thought-provoking questions under each unmeeting description to guide the conversation. So if I scroll down here to one of the unmeetings, right here, if I click it to get more details, you'll see these are the thought-provoking questions that you can look into to guide the conversations for unmeetings. You can also search for sessions in a variety of ways up here with the search bar. You can search by speaker name, session type, and other different determining factors. So if I were to search welcome remarks, this session will pop up, and if I click on the session, I'll see full details. It shows speakers, content, lots of details. As we mentioned before, on the right is where you can add the session to your agenda. Now, in this case, it's a general session, so it's already added, which is why it's the green check mark that's already added to my schedule. But this is where you could reserve a spot if you were not already added to your schedule. Please note that you don't need to register for any of these individual sessions. It's really just there if you want it to show up on my agenda, which I'll show in a few minutes. Other features for sessions are down here. First, you will see the chat box, and this is where you and other attendees can chat about the session prior to the start time, as well as during the session and after the session. We will not be using the Zoom chat feature, so this is where all chats and Q&A will take place. This way, you can reference the chat later on or continue talking even after the session is over. We will have a Forum 400 staff member in each session to monitor the chat box and share the questions with the speaker to answer. If your question does not get answered, you can reach out to the speaker directly by going to the speaker page and sending them a message like I showcased earlier. During general sessions, all attendees will be on mute. Attendees will enter the questions through the chat box on the virtual platform. And if time allows, the speakers will answer these questions verbally. For unmeetings and breakout sessions, you will have the option to mute and unmute yourself to ask the questions directly to the speaker. Another feature we have here are polls. Fast and Furious will run similarly to how it is run in person, where all attendees have the opportunity to provide, in 90 seconds or less, a winning strategy for boosting sales. Our judges will then vote on the top 3, which will be asked to present again in the final round to determine the winner by our attendees using this polling feature. Attendees will use this polling for Fast and Furious voting. This is where it is located in the Pathable platform. Then we have Files, and on this tab, you will be able to download any PowerPoint slides or handouts that the speaker has provided. And I'll show how to do that in just a few minutes. Then if you click on People, this will show you a full list of attendees who attended this session. And if you want to learn more or connect with a particular attendee, you can click on their name and it will take you directly to their profile. And it will allow you to set up a meeting with them, view their profile, or send them a direct message. When it's time for a session to begin, a button will be added to the top of the page, allowing you to join the session. Each session will open up in Zoom. We highly recommend downloading Zoom before the event to become familiar with it if you don't already use it. So now if I go back to my agenda, I'm going to go to this attendee system check. And this is one other helpful step we have added on day 1. We recommend you join the session so that you can test your browser and make sure that the platform is working properly. At this test session, we can answer any questions and work through any kinks before the event begins so that you don't miss anything. And now just to show you how the files work, This is just an example. Each session, a general session or any education session, will have any files saved here. And all you have to do is click on it and it will automatically download and pop up at the bottom of your screen so that you can have all content from sessions. Now, if I hover back over schedule, I'm going to click My Agenda. And this will allow you to see all sessions that you have added to your schedule. All of the general sessions, collaboration partner sessions, and industry partner showcase hours have automatically been added to your schedule. But you'll need to add breakout sessions and unmeetings you want to attend in order for them to appear on your agenda. As a reminder, unmeetings will not be recorded, so you will want to make sure to attend those sessions live. You are also able to export and print this version of your schedule. Finally, under schedule is the option to schedule a meeting. This is very easy to do if you follow the instructions on this page. Meetings can be scheduled at any time other than during education sessions, and those times can be found in the agenda. After you schedule a meeting, an alert and email notification will be sent to each person that is invited to the meeting. They will have the option to accept or decline. Once a meeting is created and accepted, it will be added to your personal schedule. And this is super easy to do if you follow the prompt. You just add who you want in your meeting. You can add as many people as you want. Continue, select your time, add in details, and then it'll send to the attendee and wait for them to accept. And then, as I mentioned, it will pop up in your agenda once they accept the meeting. Next up, we have the Industry Partner Showcase. Each day, you will have dedicated time to visit the Industry Partner Showcase. On Monday from 1:15 to 3, Tuesday from 1:30 to 3, and Wednesday from 11:15 to 12:15 Central Standard Time. On this page, you will see an alphabetical listing of all participating industry partners broken out by industry partner level. To view a specific virtual industry partner booth, click on the name and you'll be able to view all of their materials and collateral. So I'm going to click on the Forum 400 booth, and this opens up the booth. And here you can read more about the company, request more information, download handouts, view any videos, start a conversation, check out the links they've provided, and enter the virtual booth. The virtual booth will only be open during the designated times that are listed on the schedule page. You can see who is working the booth by looking at the people listed on the right side, and that just helps you put a face to a name. To enter an industry partner's booth, you will click on Enter Virtual Trade Show Booth. Once you're on this page, during the designated hours, a Join Meeting button will appear, and you click on this to enter into the live video chat during Industry Partner Showcase hours. Each industry partner will host a 10-minute roundtable discussion during Industry Partner Showcase hours. This schedule will be posted on the agenda so you can see the topics and when each partner is speaking. You will access these roundtable discussions by entering the virtual booth and joining the meeting as I just explained. We encourage attendees to participate in as many of these roundtable discussions as you can. Next up is the Conversations tab. You will see a public forum and an inbox page. We'll start with public forum. This page allows you to start a conversation with the full attendee base. Anyone can see and reply to your message. We will also be posting updates about the event here. We encourage you to use this feature to start a conversation, ask questions, and network with your fellow attendees. The inbox page shows private messages that only you and the person you are messaging can see. Note that if someone sends you a direct message, there'll be a notification in the top right corner with a picture of the bell, notifying you that someone has sent a message. Finally, we have an FAQ tab to help you out during the event. In addition to this video, we created this page to help you navigate the event. We encourage you to read through all of these before the event. Make sure to bookmark the Forum 400 annual meeting virtual experience site so that you can easily get to it on the days of the event. And of course, if you have any questions that were not answered on this page, you can always reach out to the Forum 400 headquarters team at info@forum400.org. To give a quick summary, here are the top things you should do prior to the event to set you up for success. First and foremost, log into the virtual event platform at annualmeeting.forum400.org prior to the event to set up your profile and get yourself oriented with the site. Don't forget to bookmark this page as well so you have easy access throughout the week of the event. Secondly, please be sure to download Zoom if you haven't already. This is one less step that you'll have to worry about the day of the event. And finally, check your internet connection to ensure you have a strong connection. You can check your speed at fast.com. We recommend using Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge for the best experience. Thank you for watching this overview of the annual meeting virtual experience. As I mentioned before, if you have any other questions leading up to or during the event, please contact Forum 400 at info@forum400.org. We know this has been a crazy time for everyone and that a virtual event is different than what we're used to, but we are very excited by all of the offerings we have available to the Forum 400 membership and feel confident that you will walk away with new learnings and connections. We look forward to virtually seeing you in February.